Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Family Matters alum Darius McCrary arrested in San Diego, California, near the U.S.-Mexico border, following a fugitive arrest, which applies to people who are wanted by another state.
What?
Darius's rep tells TMZ the warrant out for his arrest in Michigan stems from a missed court appearance connected to allegations of skipping child support payments. He was arrested in 2015 and 2023 for allegedly failing to pay ex-wife Tammy Bronner for their 10-year-old daughter Zoe.
Wow, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Guys, you see Darius McCrary, what he's going through, man. This guy here is going through some stuff, man, and got himself caught up. I don't know if he was running out there by the border or what. I'm gonna get into it though. Make sure you download, like, subscribe. We about to get in this Darius McCrary thing. I know y'all been waiting. I seen the DMs. Let's get to it. OG, you there?
Man, I'm right here, man.
They got your boy, man. They got your boy. Urkel can't help him. Urkel can't save him.
I know Urkel. I don't know him. That man ain't got no money. Why in the hell is they bothering him like this?
You don't think he got it, OG? Tell him I ain't got it.
Since Urkel, he did another real good movie, though, with his wife, and they was all up in there, and everybody was killing everybody in this little thing. Yeah, he did a good little movie about 10 years ago, but he ain't been in nothing since. So,
well,
why they bother pro-black man trying to make it?
Listen to this, OG. It said Darius McCrary was arrested near the U.S.-Mexico border in California, and he's currently sitting in a San Diego jail, and it looks like he got picked up on an out-of-state felony charge. The Family Matters alum was busted Sunday by the United States Border Patrol, according to online records. Darius case says this is a fugitive arrest, and the section of the California Penal Code listed of online records applied in an individual in California who are wanted by another state for a serious crime. Said Darius rep Ann Barlow tells TMZ the warrant out of Michigan for the arrest stemmed from a missing court appearance related to the failure to pay child support. It's worth noting he's been arrested twice before alleged failing to pay child support. Why this guy can't pay child support?
He ain't got no money. What the hell? Same reason I ain't gonna pay nothing. I ain't got no money.
OG, here, let me break this down to you from a guy who really have been through this. The courts call you up there, and they call you up there. They say, do you have to pay child support? You and the mama sitting there, and it really ain't. And I'm gonna give you something even better than that. It don't really be no real judges in there. These are just people who are paralegals who are just working in the court system. They're not even judges. You ain't going before no. You just sitting in there talking, and they negotiating with a piece of paper, and then they tell you gonna have to pay. And I'm sitting there, and I'm saying, okay, well, how much do I owe? Well, you owe this much. I said, okay, well, we're going to take it out your check. You got to pay 25% in Texas. In Texas, you got to pay 25% of your total earn. I said, okay. And this was years ago. I don't know if it went up. Greg Abbott, he was the governor now, back then they called him the attorney general. And I'm running down through there with it, and I tell them I'm going to pay it. They freeze my whole account because they see I got money in the bank. Now, this is back in... my daughter now 32, so 31. So she was 14 at this time. So we talking 20-something years ago, right? And the thing is, man, when they told me one thing, they froze my account right after that. So it's unjust. And then another thing, I didn't never lose money. But for a guy like this who suffers to lose money, you have to be very careful because now you got to go back to them and say, hey, man, I ain't working right now. And then it's hell getting back into the court system when that is going on. But when you're in paid for it, they trying to fine you and everything else.
First of all, just admitting to it, once you admit to it, because actually under the law, child support is illegal.
That's correct. That is so correct.
That is illegal. And if you protest it, it's nothing that they can do to you.
That's correct. So if you don't sign no papers, you don't have to pay it, is what my partner told me.
You don't sign no papers. It's just, income tax evasion, just like income tax evasion. If you understand what income tax evasion, if you never file taxes, you never have to pay taxes.
Yeah. So
Once you pay, you are always, whether you owe them or they owe you, once you file taxes, you are always subject to it because it's income tax evasion is illegal if you never. I could make $100 million and I never file taxes. I'll never have to pay them.
wow. OG, he got a beautiful daughter. He got a beautiful ex girlfriend or wife or whatever this is. Family, beautiful family. And they had their altercations, their issues, and now he can't pay it. What would you do if you was in his shoes?
It's just so pathetic that when a female is done with you and she's still so vengeful that she goes to the law on you. If I ain't worth who I am and this and that, well, let's just work it out, and just a blessing, to me. I've never been on child support, and the females I dealt with, we dealt with our situation 100. They wasn't that bitter. I had one in Alabama. She was bitter, but I beat that down. And
well, what do you mean you beat that down?
Because I'm giving more than they could have got from me anyway. When she found that out, she took that shit off.
Oh, so that she didn't want to deal with it once she seen it wasn't gonna pay off like.
Hey, like you said, ain't no fun when the monkey get the gun. When he come, and my lawyer got to tell him how much time I did in prison and how I was a psychomaniac, and the judge said I didn't have to pay but $50 a month. Oh shit, she changed that tune.
But what do you think about this when you hear, now listen to this, Darius and his ex-wife, Tammy Broner, finalized their nasty divorce in 2019 after a 2-year battle. And as we told you, one terms of the divorce was that Darius paid Tammy $1,366 per month. That's $1,300 per month in child support. He was arrested in 2015 and again in 2023 for failure to pay child support. He just don't have that $1,300, man.
But I mean, that $1,300.
OG, don't you dare act like that ain't a lot of money. To him, it's everything.
It's a lot of money.
OG, to him, it's everything, man. Sometimes people just ain't got it, man. Everybody ain't like us.
He should have asked Urkel for it.
OG, he don't have it. He put something on it. He should have just went and got his daughter and spent time with her. I wonder how old she's not even that old now.
I don't care what he should have got with his daughter. That don't change the monetary value. But you should have been able to do $1,300 a month. Dudes is paying thousands. Now that's a lot of money. $20,000 a month. These bros is asking $100,000 a month for one child.
Now wait a minute. This just tells you where he's really at with his finances. This is really degrading to him because when you see him, you out there, y'all trying. Let me say this to y'all. Y'all know Darius going through it, right? You know some of the same people that'll watch this and see Darius McCrary at the airport and say, "Can you get a picture with him?" If you're gonna take a picture with him, man, throw the dude $20 or $10 or something.
Ain't throwing nothing. He's famous. He should be throwing me through it. He's been making bad decisions.
He ain't able to get back up off his good foot. He gonna be all right.
Get a job.
No, he can't go to work. That boy from Bill Cosby went to work that used to go with his oldest daughter, and they laughed him to the man. Everybody laughed. He up there at Kroger's at that damn cash register.
Man, do you realize when I got out of prison, I was riding a bike from my mother's house. My mother stayed on Elm Street, 921 West Elm, off of Rosecrans, and I rode my son's beach cruiser all the way down to La Brea and Pico to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle for $5 an hour. And do you know how many people left? Hey, Marv, he didn't give up. He on crack. He thought I was riding a bicycle, but I had a plan.
Wow.
They lied. Everybody that lied, you know where they are now?
Where?
Dead or in the feds.
Oh, yeah, but that's what they do. They laugh at you. But I remember, I ain't gonna lie, years and years ago, I would go around and I had my little cameras and I would always, I'd always be recording what I'm doing or messing around with the stuff. And a lot of times it didn't just jump off like that, but I would always do it just because I knew that you had to keep the people's attention. Well, this was before Boss Talk. They say, "What are you doing with that camera? Why you always doing that? Why you always recording stuff?" Now they ain't saying that no more. Now they want to take a picture. You see how things change?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I say you just got to work through it. If you don't have enough confidence in you, the hell with what somebody. The only reason that he didn't, because he never had a foolproof plan for his own life.
But $13.66 a month, OG, come on, man.
Man, do you realize how many people under child support here in California that's paying $2,000 and $3,000 ain't never been on Family Matters?
OG, I'm gonna tell you what done happened with this $13.60 a month. Okay, $13.66 a month don't seem like much when you miss it one time, but when you done missed it for 4 years or 3 years, $13.60.
Yeah, well, you should have listened. That
No, I'm telling you what's done happened.
I don't care, because he has a dream. He didn't have a plan. He's looking for the next big break. Oh man, you're not a star anymore.
So you think that Darius should go to work and just Darius McCrary? They gonna say, man, that's the dude that was on Family Matters. Hey, he working at Kroger. That stuff gonna go crazy. He don't want to be looked at like that.
All he doing is bringing crows more custom, because somebody man, the dude on Family Matters, and they gonna come in and buy something, and you gonna come in and buy something. I don't care what you say. What's the boy from Public Enemy? What's the little black one name?
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav he say they call me scrickety, scrackety, burn up this and burn up that. He say, I don't care what they call me, pay me, boy.
So I think here it is, man. He's just gonna have to. Man, do you think he can? He gonna have somebody can book him for a movie. Want 50 Cent or somebody? He can act. He's an actor. He did a pretty good damn job, man.
You need to get a job and pay $1,300.
You know what he could do? He could move to the country and haul pulpwood, but they ain't got no pulpwood. It was short logs. Nobody would.
No. That's where he won't get laughed at. He get laughed at that pulpwood. No, you better go somewhere else. You better go to the chicken farm or something.
I tried it at the chicken house. He go down there to Pilgrim Pride of Tyson Chicken, and they put boy, it be cold in there. He don't want to go in there. He don't want to go in there. And that plant is chicken necks just coming all around. I'm talking about 100,000 chickens a night. They pushing through that thing. You got to snap leg quarters and everything else. No, he don't want that. It's cold in there too, and they walk around.
I don't care what you talking about. I ain't nothing worse than that pulpwood.
Oh, geez. So here we go, man. Darius is he out there with you. I want you to do me a favor. He out there in San Diego. Find out. Get me a price, what that bun is for him, if he got a no bun or what. Let's see what we can do to.
He's getting extradited back to Michigan.
Oh, they've been sending to Michigan. He gonna be in there for a minute. They gonna hold him. They ain't give him no bun. He got to go down there, sit until his court date.
Yeah, $1,300, man.
It ain't just $1,300. I'm telling you right now, he done went 3-4 years without paying that, and they got his ass. Yeah. They ain't gonna play with him. 3-4 years without paying it. Oh, it's up there right now. He looking at me. He might have to go.
I just served the time. I wouldn't give him a dime.
No, he ain't like you, OG. He want out.
He just don't want out. He ain't paid $1,300 a month.
You know, them folks in there, man, you know, if I wouldn't wish to be in jail, but if I was in there with him, boy, I sit down next to him, you know, and kind of say, hey, man, ain't you, listen, say, ain't you that dude from, no, not after you've been locked up, you know the game, and he come in there and you already in there, I'm going to say, hey, man, what's up, ain't you Darius? You that dude from Family Matters? Yeah, man, that's me, man, I ain't pay that, man, I'm going to tell you something, you can beat that, you know. Some niggas in jail suck, man.
He in there for tickets himself.
You can beat that, man. Let me tell you something. You got to go, listen, man, when you go in there, man, you already signed the paper, but you didn't hear OG. OG said if you hadn't signed the paper, you probably could have even beat it more, but your money ain't there right now. And then they go to telling you this shit, and then you go up in there, and you start doing stuff like your boy that I sent you. Tell her, mama, I'm sorry. You in there sorry, doing crazy stuff in front of the judge. OG, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's embarrassing. The judge know who he is. They're going to look at him as a failure. And I just think he's going to have to set it out. He won't be the first star. I know some stars. I ain't going to name no name. But I know some stars that's done been to prison for child support.
That's where they need to be.
Well, guys, get in the comments. Let us know what you think. Darius McCrary is definitely, they got him. They arrested him. They locked him up. And listen, let me tell you something. They want that child support money. And do you guys think it's fair when you lose your job or if you ain't got a gig going on that they keep putting those charges on you and acting as if you got the money that you had when you went to court? Get in the comments. Darius McCrary is going through it, man.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
I don't care what you do. When you go to court, know whether you pay child support. If you sent your child, you got money orders that you sent your child $50 showing that you tried to pay. I don't care. No court in the world gonna hold you.
Yeah, so what you saying, if he didn't do nothing, they need to keep him in jail. But if he tried to do, like brought us some shoes on Christmas, brought us some shoes on at spring break,
receipt for your child for child support,
took her to lunch.
If I got receipts for years that I bought this and I gave her this and I gave her that, that's another way in court that you can fight. Man, if somebody in one of your friends bought their kids something, keep the receipts. That's what Negroes don't do, keep receipts. Now he going into court just like a head of lettuce, no ass at all.
Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you keep watching and OG, what you think about you think he'll be all right with this move, or you think it's over with for him, or
he going to prison.
You think he'll be out?
No, he going to jail.
You don't think he can get out?
Hell no. Shit.
I don't see how you don't think the man can get out. He should be able to get out.
You said this is third time. 3 strikes you out.
Guys, OG telling you ain't getting out. He say 3 strikes you out. OG, you go up to San Diego and Lisa put some money on his book for commissary?
I ain't going nowhere near him. I got warrants.
Boss Talk 101, man. And if you're still watching, man, Tim Westwood, man, one of the guys who helped a lot of American rappers. OG said he's watch yourself. The man is going through it right now. 7 ladies have stepped up and said some stuff, and me and OG went to arguing about it last night, and I told him, Tim Westwood, shout out to Kendrick Lamar and all the people that were hanging with him before this happened. Boss Talk 101, man, go check this out right now. I'm not going to play with y'all reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.